everybody, it's like 8 o'clock at night and we just got back home from YALLWEST. We did not spend all day at YALLWEST because we had a long drive, but we stayed there until about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then we still had a bunch of errands to run because it's Saturday, so I'm totally exhausted. By the end of the day, like, I could barely move or walk, and I didn't even do a whole lot today. It's just, you know, that's the chronic pain and chronic fatigue flaring up, right? I haven't done something like this, like a book festival, or even, you know, I used to go to conventions, but that's been years since I've done that, so this was a little rough. And yeah, there was sunlight, and I was right, the sun bothered me, and also, like, I put sunblock on, but man, my shirt was slipping down because of the tote bags on my shoulder, and then it's okay, it's all right. I tried my best. So it was really fun. I don't know how much I vlogged. I tried to get some footage, but I didn't really talk to the camera because there were a lot of people there. But it was fun. I got some footage of like the booth and some of the books that were around. I didn't get to do a lot. I didn't get to any panels or anything, and a lot of the stuff that was happening later in the afternoon looked like so much fun, so many interesting books, but by 1 o'clock I was really done. So it was really fun for my first book festival, and I got quite a lot of good books that I can't wait to show you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot happened. It was good. There was a lot of people, publishers booths, books. Seemed like a lot. It's just, yeah, everyone was having a lot of fun, and I would probably go again next year. But yeah, I can't even talk. I will talk to you guys more tomorrow after I'm recovered. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed my vlog for what it was. Didn't do much filming because it was busy and hot, and there were a lot of people, and it just, sometimes it didn't occur to me to film. I just wanted to enjoy being there, and that's what I did. So I was there from about 9 or 9:30 to 1 o'clock. So a good 4 hours, and I was done after that. I could not have stayed until the end, even if I wanted to, because I did want to. There were a lot of books and like events going on that I really wanted to go to, but by 1 o'clock I was really tired, and at the end of the day, like, we still had other stuff to do during the day, the shopping stuff, so like I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand at the end of the day. Like not as much fun as I'd planned, but I really enjoyed myself while I was there, and I didn't get to do any panels or signings because it was really all I could do to just kind of stay in one area and not walk too far and just look at some of the booths and see what they got. And I did manage to get some books and arcs that way. So I'll start with some of the tote bags I got. I guess I'll go through the stuff I got as I go through the tote bag. So this cute bag from Owl Crate, the owl with Owl Crate hashtag on the back. Super cute, nice lightweight tote bag. At their booth they had a spin the wheel thing to see what you got. So I got a zombie sleep mask. My friend who was right behind me also got a zombie sleep mask, and I was like, that figures. We both deserve the zombie sleep mask, okay? This is I liked it. There were lots of cute pins to pick up from their booth, and you kind of just got to go like in a line and just pick up what you wanted. So I got this big one that just says I heart Owl Crate, and that heart is an owl. So that's cute. I love this one that says I'm basically a thesaurus. They had a big one of this, but I ended up picking up the small one. I figured it'd be easier to put on something, but it's really cute. This worm one that says literary invertebrate. Literary invertebrate. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. And it just, yeah, literary invertebrate. I don't know. It's cute. that says, "I like books." Real cute. There's this little sticker that says, "Chapter Raptor." I really, really like that one. And this Owl Crate bookmark. And just another like postcard type that kind of explains what Owl Crate is. I think it's really funny that it's like a news anchor. Is it? I don't know. I am easily entertained. They have these little stickers that just say Owl Crate, like what comes on their box. Somehow I have like 3 of these. I don't even know how that happened, but and then this sticker, I love this sticker. It says, "Somebody shove a book in my face now." I just I love it. I think that's all from Owl Crate. Yes. From the HMH Teen booth, I believe, I got this map from the book The Isle of Blood and Stone by Makia Lucier. Just a really fun, nice map. I believe The Isle of Blood and Stone was one of the arcs that they were giving out at that booth. And I also got a nice map for the lands of the Red Queen. It's on a really nice cardstock and that kind of watercolor effect. I just really, really like it. Haven't read the books yet, but it's a very nice map. Also from the HMH Teen booth, they had this card for the Meet Cute short story collection, and they made a playlist for it. So it has a list of songs and artists chosen for each story, and I thought that was really cute. And they have a Spotify playlist, so you can listen while you read. And that's really cool. I'm actually excited because I'm getting more into short story collections, so I think a Meet Cute one sounds cute. They had the Meet Cute buttons, so like drawings of the character art on the pins. Like, that's super cute. I don't know, really, really cute. I like it. This one is from Harper Teen, and it just says, "In Another Time" by Caroline Leach. "When the world is at war, can love survive?" So it's a really nice postcard that I assume is from the cover of the book. Set in 1942 in the Scottish Highlands. Sounds very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of a young adult story revolving around lumberjacks. How interesting. That's cool. And I have a bunch of buttons, and I think these were from the I Read YA booth, mostly because I see one that says I Read YA. Stories Have a Life of Their Own from The Fandom by Anna Day. I read that book and I don't know what it's about, but that's cool because I dared. Cool. Survival of the Fiercest. There you go. Perfection is overrated. Keep your secrets close. That's cute. I really wanted to read Vanilla. I think it's on my TBR for some time, but that's really cute. Choose your own flavor. It's really shiny and reflective. There you go. And my favorite, that says "Read with Pride." I really love that one. Love it. I Read YA. They're like soft, squishy, soft, squishy books. Like, they're supposed to be like stress relief. Like, it's super cute. And this is the I Read YA tote bag. On the other side, it says "Be true to yourself." So I really like this one. It's a pretty sturdy tote bag. I really like it. Be true to yourself. I have some buttons that are from DC Icons. They're from the Catwoman novel by Sarah J. Maas. Yeah, it's really cool. I haven't picked up any of those books yet, but I've heard pretty good things from people who have read The Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo. I have these cards. They're from the Summoner series. They're like, I was gonna say playing cards, but they're like Magic the Gathering playing cards, not regular playing cards. So they just have the Summoner on the back and they look like this. I haven't opened them yet, but that's pretty cool. I haven't read the Summoner either, but they're, again, that series is on my TBR. I gotta catch up someday. Someday. From the novel booth, I got a tote bag that says booked all week. I really like that one, and it's just plain on the back. Another nice sturdy tote bag. From the HMH teen booth, which I was really excited to get, is the I Heart Rochester in Space from Alexa Dunn's Brightly Burning. It's such a cute tote bag. It says on the back, books are meant for reading, from Brightly Burning. I love it. It's so cute. So nice. And let's see. From Brightly Burning, we have some pins and they're super cute. One has an R with the Rochester, the Stalwart, one with the cover of Brightly Burning. One says the Empire and one says Lady Liberty. See them? They're super cute. I really, really like them. Cute. Love them. Okay, I think that's it for the swag. So let's look at some of the books and samplers I got. So this is a sampler sneak peek of Fragments of the Lost by Megan Miranda. And it's cool because it has the two, like, so on the other side, it's a sampler for The Safest Lies by Megan Miranda. And I'm not sure if they're just two companions or book one and book two that she has out, but that's very nice. Nice sampler. Okay, there's a sampler of The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk. And I like on the back it says, we've lost everything and found ourselves. It's a super pretty, I think the book cover looks like this too, but I love it with the kind of abstract colors and shapes, just really, really pretty. And it looks like they have interesting like social media type inserts like on the page. So that might be an interesting one. There's no summary, but that's okay. And there's also a sampler for Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller. And I've seen this around, I just don't know what it's about. Like, all these books are just gonna be on my TBR and I don't actually know what they're about, but that's okay. That'll be nice. I will probably do like a try-a-chapter tag with a bunch of these samplers that I got to see if I want to buy, or in my case, order from the library to check them out. Another sampler I got was from the I Read YA booth. So on this cover it has The Traitor's Game, Not If I Save You First, The Fandom, and Give Me Some Truth. And then on the back it just says refresh your shelf with something new, and it has like a lot of new release books that they have. A sampler from Mirage by Somaya Dodd. Looks really pretty. That sounds really interesting. Political intrigue. I don't know, that sounds so cool. Another to add to my try-chapter, although that sounds interesting. I like fantasy, historical fantasy with political intrigue. That's something I really, really enjoy. Another sampler I have is from HMH Teen, which just says browse our bookshelf, excerpts from 10 Tales We Love. So these all seem like really interesting books. I have not heard of most of them, so I'm excited. This will go with my try-a-chapter, right? I was able to get an arc for Finding Yvonne by Brandy Colbert, signed, so that's really cute. I haven't heard of this one, but I like the cover, and it says for fans of Nicola Yoon and Nina LaCour. Colbert is the author of Little and Lion and Point, so I've heard of all of her books. I just haven't read them yet, but this sounds super interesting. So yeah, Finding Yvonne comes out August 2018, so only a few months away. Another arc I got was Cats vs. Robots by Margaret Stoll and Lewis Peterson. It just, it says the apocalypse is near. P-A-W, paw, apocalypse. You know I gotta read it if there's puns, okay? Cats vs. Robots comes out September 4th, 2018. So this seems like a really cute, fun middle grade book, and it's been a while since I've read something middle grade, though I do still have a few that are on my TBR shelf, so this will be a good one. Another arc I got is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. Really nice. Published July 2018, so not too far away. This sounds interesting. Another political intrigue type of fantasy, and I like the title, Grace and Fury. It just sounds very interesting, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to read this. I have just a few more. So let's see. This was from the I Read YA booth. I Felt a Funeral in My Brain, a novel by Will Walton. And this looks to be, when I flip through it, it's partly in prose, partly in verse, I think. Like some of it looks like a normal book and some of it looks like poems. So that's interesting. So this book comes out, does it say? May 29th, 2018. So only a few weeks away until this one comes out. Sounded interesting. I hope it's not like super sad because I can't deal with super sad books, but I'm excited, and it's fairly short, so it's something that I would be able to read pretty quickly. I believe these are all from the HMH teen booth. So let's see. The first one is West by Edith Patou. Patou? I really like the cover already. I think that's a snake in the background. It looks really cute. Okay, so this is the sequel to the beloved fantasy East. And I saw it, but I haven't read it, and I do know the story that it's based off of. So this is the sequel. So I do have this. I guess I will have to get the first one to read it before I read this one, but it looks so pretty. This one goes on sale October 23rd, 2018. So at least that way I have some time to catch up and read the first one before this. The next one I have is Empress of All Seasons by Emiko Jean. And it's just a plain cover because obviously most arcs do not get the cover done that early. So this sounds like it'll be really interesting. Kind of, a mix of what we already know from fantasy with some of the elements of Japanese mythology, and I'm super excited for that actually. So Empress of All Seasons comes out November 6th, 2018. So I still have some time to read that one, but this one sounds really, really good. I think I've said that about all of these books so far, but I mean, I mostly pick up arcs and books that sound at least vaguely interesting to me. So the next book I was able to get is Once a King. By Erin Summerall. It was hard for me to find the author's name. It's down here, but there's also wording up there, so I don't know. So it says this is perfect for fans of Susan Dennard and CJ Redwine. So sounds pretty interesting. Magic, historical fantasy. I like it. Sounds good. So this is published December 4th, 2018. So some of these were like October, November, December. I've got some time to read it, which makes me feel good because it takes me a while to get to books. So I'm super excited for this, and along with this one came a water bottle that says Once a King. So I thought that was pretty neat. I have The Hanging Girl by Eileen Cook. This sounds good. This sounds like something that's right up my alley, and Eileen Cook. It says she's the author of With Malice, and I've seen that book in my library, and that one sounded very good. It sounded like it was inspired by, I don't remember their name, but this sounds right up my alley. I am so excited for this. All right, I believe these were all from HMH Teen that I'm reading right now. So this one says Hiding by Henry Turner. So this sounds interesting. I have not read anything by this author, like Ask the Dark. I have not read it, but this sounds interesting. I don't read psychological thrillers very much because I usually want something to be happening, but I like psychological thriller movies, so I'm going to be giving this a try. Let's see. The Disappearances by Emily Bain Murphy. I like the cover of this. It's like a kind of creepy mirror. I like it. It's a pretty interesting like design choice. Like, I think it's cool. It reminds me of the TV show like Haven, based on the Stephen King series, that, you know, strange stuff just happens in that town. So the Disappearances, that's very interesting, and I like that so far. It's like the things that you love that disappear, and I'm like, do people disappear? I want to know how far this concept of disappearances goes. And this one is Your One and Only by Adrienne Finley. And it says, like, the tagline is, there's nothing more human than love. And I just really like the cover. Like, it's just so interesting. I was really like curious about what it was about, so that's why I picked it up. And that sounds really interesting. It's like a reverse of most stories that you hear where there's tons of people and like one or a few AI, the artificial intelligence. This is like the reverse. Lots of artificial beings and one person, as far as we know. So this is like really cool, and it's a really lovely hardback. The dust jacket it's got like that texture to it. Can you hear it? It's not smooth, it's a little rough, but it's matte. But it's not that soft touch matte. It's not that. I have a thing about textures. Okay. It sounds good. I will get to these eventually. All right, moving on. The last book I got from HMH Teen is The Calculus of Chance by Jessie Hill. And this one just sounded really cute, really interesting. And I don't know, it sounded up my friend's alley, really. But because I'm trying to read more contemporary, I was like, oh, this just sounds cute. Hopefully fluffy, you know? So this is, I'm just hoping it's really cute and fluffy, obviously a little bit angsty, but road trips, music, it sounds good. It sounds really, really good. Okay, so those are all of the arcs and books that I got for YALLWEST. I see one thing that I forgot to show you guys though, and it's the last thing, it's the last piece of swag. It's from Underlined, and it's a big beach towel that says, "Don't get my books wet." And it's really nice, really soft, big print. See? And then it just continues, wet, don't get my books wet, from Underlined. So I really like this. That was the last thing. So that was my YALLWEST haul for just the 4 hours that I went, and I'm hoping if I get to go next year, I will make it to some panels and some signings. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and haul. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun going over this haul because, you know, throughout the day you kind of forget like what you picked up. So subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.